It's the end of an era of late night TV. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert hurried its series finale Thursday, May 21, bringing Colbert nearly 11-year run to a close and ending the late night program that David Letterman began in 1993. CBS announced its controversial decision to cancel the Late Show in July. The comedian began his Late Show run in September 2015, taking over after Letterman stepped away from the desk earlier that year. The end of the Late Show, over what CBS has described as financial difficulties, marks a major shift in the late night comedy landscape and a troubling sign for a format that has been a television staple for decades. All eyes were on what Colbert, a vocal critic of President Donald Trump, would say amid continued questions about whether the cancellation of his show was politically motivated. But despite all the controversy, Colbert chose to go out on a joyful celebratory note with help from Paul McCartney, who returned the E.D. Sullivan Theatre more than 60 years after performing there with the Beatles. As everything that happened during Colbert's Late Show series finale. In a lengthy recap bit, Colbert investigated a green portal backstage, which was used as one big metaphor for the end of the Late Show. Neil deGrasse Tyson explained this was an interdimensional wormhole which was threatening all of late night TV. Your cancellation has created a rift in the comedy variety talk continuum, he said. John Stewart came in and read a statement from Paramount saying the company strongly believes in covering both sides of the backbone. As Colbert tried to figure out what to do, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver agreed to offer advice. Without you, where will Americans turn to see a middle-aged white man make jokes about the news? Meyers accused and Kimmel joked. The portal opened up at his show last year but went away after about 3 days, referring to his September suspension. Elijah Wood was briefly shown after Colbert quoted The Lord of the Rings and Andy Chopin appeared to get sucked into the wormhole after the late night host encouraged Colbert to finish the show on his terms. He came back on stage and tried to get things on track, only for the wormhole to open a rift and suck Colbert inside. After a commercial break, Colbert found himself inside a black void where he sang with John Baptiste, his original band leader Louis Cato and Elvis Costello. The show final minutes saw Colbert take the stage back at the theater to join McCartney, Cato, Costello, and Baptiste in a joyful performance of Hello Goodbye This. transitioned into a pre-recorded moment backstage where McCartney helped Colbert turn off the lights of the A.D. Sullivan Theatre